The architectural concept titled The Art of Stillness represents a sophisticated synthesis where the stringent limitations of minimalist living are transformed into an experience of opulent escape, effectively manifesting as a tiny home that operates as a private, constant spa retreat. This profound design philosophy fundamentally shifts our perspective, actively championing the necessity of deliberately decelerating the pace of contemporary existence, thereby advocating for a living area that transcends the basic function of mere shelter to become a holistic sanctuary for both the intellectual and physical self. In our current era, which is thoroughly saturated by perpetual digital connectivity and a relentless barrage of external stimuli, this compact dwelling, through its inherent, enforced simplicity, stands out as the ultimate conduit for achieving stillness. It consciously and decisively turns away from the superfluous consumption prevalent in modern culture, instead centering its entire ethos on exceptional, co-grade core elements that profoundly elevate daily life from a series of mundane obligations into a meaningful, repeated ritual mirroring the restorative, careful curation of an elite wellness experience. The success of creating this elevated, spa-like ambiance within such a reduced physical footprint hinges entirely on the mastery of its architecture and interior design. The natural world's materials serve as the non-negotiable foundation for the aesthetic, showcasing an interplay of richly toned, inviting wood, polished, touchable stone, and a structural language defined by uncluttered, clean-cut lines across all surfaces. Crucially, the installation of expansive windows, which are meticulously positioned, are much more than simple light sources. They act as living, dynamic frames for the surrounding vistas, effectively blurring and ultimately dissolving the rigid separation between the interior and exterior realms. This intentional integration with the natural environment is an absolutely vital component, guaranteeing an uninterrupted and pervasive sense of profound tranquility, while simultaneously manipulating the home's visual dynamics to dramatically expand its perceived spatial volume. Complementing this is a highly deliberate, subdued color palette featuring shades such as serene soft whites, grounding earthy beiges, and sophisticated deep charcoals alls selected to consciously cultivate a calm, visually resting environment devoid of clutter or distraction. The functional engineering within this tiny home is characterized by being discreetly concealed and operating with utmost fluidity, a design imperative intended to ensure that neither physical clutter nor operational complexity ever intrudes upon the home's cultivated sense of peace. Each appliance, fixture, and hardware fitting is rigorously selected not just for its aesthetic appeal, but for its proven quality and silent operational efficiency. Within the bathroom, a signature element is often a luxurious, deep-soaking tub or an expansive rain shower system, features that might seem implausible in a small structure, but which here become the central axis of the room, deliberately transforming the necessary act of hygiene into a moment of intentional self-care ritual. Furthermore, intelligent spatial planning is employed to maximize every inch without ever compromising on inhabitant comfort, utilizing clever solutions such as seamlessly integrated built-in storage and dynamically multifunctional furniture pieces, all of which work to maintain the central living areas in a condition of open, airy freedom.